Issued Capital Section 250. 1. Authorized capital versus issued capital. Authorized capital. This is the maximum amount of share capital that a company is authorized to issue as per its Memorandum of Association, MOA. It represents the total nominal value of shares that the company can legally issue to shareholders. Issued capital. This refers to the portion of the authorized capital that has been issued or allotted to shareholders. It represents the actual amount of share capital that shareholders have subscribed to and paid for. 2 types of shares. Equity shares, the most common type of shares issued by companies, representing ownership in the company and entitling shareholders to voting rights and dividends. Preference shares, shares that carry preferential rights over equity shares, such as fixed dividend payments or priority in case of liquidation, issued based on terms specified in the Articles of Association, AOA, and regulatory requirements. 3. Issuance process. Allotment. Companies issue shares through a process of allotment, where shares are allocated to shareholders who have applied and paid for them as per the terms specified in the prospectus or offer document. Subscription and payment. Shareholders subscribe to shares by agreeing to purchase a specified number of shares at a certain price and make payments to the company either in full or in installments. 4. Disclosure and reporting. Registrar of Companies. Companies are required to disclose details of their issued capital, including the number and types of shares issued, nominal value, and amount paid up, in their annual financial statements filed with the Registrar of Companies, ROC. Shareholder rights. Shareholders holding issued shares are entitled to exercise voting rights, receive dividends, and participate in company decisions as per their shareholding percentage. Importance and legal framework. 1. Companies Act, 2013. While the Act does not define issued capital explicitly, it sets out provisions governing the issuance, allotment, transfer, and buyback of shares by companies, ensuring compliance with statutory requirements and shareholder rights protection. 2. Shareholder protection. The Act mandates transparency in financial reporting and disclosure of share capital details to protect investor interests, prevent fraudulent practices, and ensure corporate governance standards. 3. Capital structure management. Companies manage their capital structure by strategically issuing shares to raise funds for business expansion, acquisitions, debt repayment, and working capital requirements, optimizing financial leverage and shareholder value creation.